No better person to talk to than Gregg Berhalter, as you are the only person in U.S. history and first person to both play and coach in a FIFA World Cup. So what is the experience like from both sides as you think back to your years with the soccer team?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I can think of is that in both roles, the World Cup is just an amazing event. You really feel the spotlight of the world on you when you're competing in it. But as a player, you're really focused on your individual performance. You're focused on how can you contribute to help the team be great. And as a coach, you're thinking about all the players and all the staff members, and you really have to be tied into everything that's going on and really get a group to move together collectively to be successful.
What's it going to be like atmosphere-wise? Now it's going to be on U.S. soil and all the host sites that are going to make this event so special to the States.
I think for every game, because the United States is so uniquely populated, that each team in each country playing is going to have its home supporters. It's going to be a fantastic expression of nationalism. For the U.S. games, the atmosphere is going to be off the hook. It's going to be just, loud to the 10th degree. It's going to be amazing, and we're really, really excited for the U.S. team and getting behind them and supporting them to do great.
Do you have to channel that energy as a coach to the players a certain way, knowing that all this attention is going to be on them when they are on their home sites and they have the home fan advantage behind them?
You know, I think there's two sides to it. I think when you're in the game, you use that momentum, you use that energy for fuel to help you perform, to give you that extra stamina to keep running and keep going. Outside of the field, you kind of want to take the players out of it and have them just focus on each other, focus on the experience, because it goes by so quick. You know, you want them really to enjoy what's happening.
Do you have a favorite memory of your time with the U.S. men's national team, player or coach?
You know, there's so many great memories, and you like to think about just how they just stack upon each other and create this just amazing collective experience. But I know as a player, when we beat Mexico in the round of 16 to go to the quarterfinals was a really big moment. And I think for, as a coach, just really seeing the players, how they reacted to the first game and how they reacted to their first experience of the World Cup was really fun to see.
You took over the U.S. men's national team after it missed qualifying in 2018, then you go to the round of 16 in 2022. As you look back at the groundwork that you laid for the U.S. men's national team, where do you feel like you had the biggest impact that we could see now in 2026?
Well, I think that to win a World Cup, you need experience, and we were inexperienced last World Cup. It was a very young team, the youngest playing age at the World Cup. Now the team's going to have experience. So that groundwork has been laid. The players are primed. They have the experience of a World Cup, and now they understand how to go through it, to navigate through it to be successful.
I hear a lot of people asking, what will make a successful World Cup? Can you put an expectation on them this year, do you think?
You know, I don't even want to put limits on it, because anything's possible with this group. You know, it's a good group of players. We have home support. So, I think it's just let's go out and play our best and do our best.
The soccer is worldwide the largest sport. In the States itself, it's a growing sport still. Where have you seen the most growth in the States with this sport and popularity?
You know, it's all across the board. I mean, when you look at Major League Soccer, we're announcing a downtown stadium.
In 3, 2, 1.
You know, soccer at the professional level has grown leaps and bounds. The quality of the league has really improved. But you also see it in grassroots. So many more players, kids are participating in soccer nowadays. So I think across the board, soccer has grown drastically over the last 15 years.
We talk about this facility and what it's going to be. $650 million, 22,000 seats, soccer specific. As a coach, what does that allow you to do as you want to take this team to new heights?
You know, it helps us attract world-class talent, and talent helps you win championships, so that's the first thing. But the second part of it is it gives the fans and the spectators just amazing views and vantage points and an amazing experience to come watch soccer.
You talk about the Chicago Fire bringing them back to the playoffs for the first time in 8 years in your first season. What were you most impressed with, the way this team responded to your coaching to get back there last year?
Well, I think it was just changing expectations, changing, what the standards are for how we train, for how we play, and how we expect the outcomes of games to be. I think the mentality had to change for us to be successful. And now, as we added some more pieces, we want to continue to build and get better.
What expectations do you put on the team this year?
Just like I said with the World Cup for the U.S. team, we want to get better, and we want to, hopefully challenge and go deep into the playoffs. But it has to start with the regular season. It has to start with a strong showing, and playing well and playing consistent throughout the year.
All right, you have a really cool connection for the World Cup this year because of your son, Sebastian. You go from player to coach to now dad, who's hoping to see his son make that roster. As you put that hat on, what's that experience like for you?
Oh, wow, that's completely different, because now it's like, not only, do I have so much love for U.S. soccer, but to potentially watch my son play in a World Cup and know how hard he's worked to get here, it really, it's indescribable. And, so proud of him and everything he's done, and hopefully he'll continue to do great things. Are
you allowed to put on the dad lens when you watch this unfold, or do you stay in like player coach mode?
Yeah, it's a good question. I still, I watch the games and I'm very calm, and I know he wants me to watch it and give him some advice after the game, so I have to stay calm. But for me, it's just a proud moment, and I am proud as a dad to be supporting him.
Where will you be watching the World Cup this year? Do you know yet?
So hopefully in the stadium, right? But as we get back to training, it's not going to be possible to go to all the games. So I'll be watching it for sure on TV if I'm not in the stadium.
And finally, what does the World Cup mean to the U.S. in your estimation of just soccer and the pride and nationality that comes out during the tournament?
We have, I think, the ability to support our team and get behind our country, right? We love to support our team. When you just saw the Winter Olympics, how the country gets behind its teams is really impressive. So that's the first thing. But the second thing is, as Americans, we get to see what the game of soccer means to the world, and that will be eye-opening for some people.
All right, one more. 1v1, you versus Sebastian. Who wins in their prime?
He still hasn't beaten me, so not even a question.
Gregg Berhalter, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.